Enough time has gone by where it's valid to leave me alone. I beg of you, truly.
You were friends with Kylie and then you realized that I was more fun.
Not necessarily. I love you both, but you and I became much closer because you started modeling and coming to New York all the time, and I lived in New York.
Hailey Bieber reportedly broke down in tears, begging Kendall Jenner not to leave her behind. The celeb world just got hit with a shocking emotional twist. A fresh leak just dropped. It claims Hailey was desperate, pleading with Kendall not to end their friendship. She begged her not to cut her off, saying she couldn't handle being left alone. For two girls who always showed deep loyalty and ride-or-die energy, this is huge. It could mean the heartbreaking end of a sisterhood that's lasted over a decade. But what really caused this sudden tension between two of Hollywood's closest besties? Why is Hailey suddenly clinging to Kendall like everything depends on it right now? Let's dive into what might have triggered this fallout that no one saw coming. Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner have been the face of friendship goals for years. From red carpets to private getaways, their bond always looked unbreakable. But now cracks are showing and fans are desperate for answers behind the scenes. Did something major happen to shake up this powerful bond between the two stars? It's time to unpack the drama and reveal every last drop of juicy truth. These two have been closer than super glue, the real definition of loyalty, no joke. Back in 2012, baby Hailey and baby Kendall first met at the Hunger Games premiere. They linked up through Kylie Jenner, and just like that, a powerful bond was born. It turned into one of the most iconic celeb friendships Gen Z has ever seen. As they stepped into the modeling world, their connection only grew stronger. Both leveling up like total pros, they made friendship and success look effortless. This wasn't just a pretty pair for social media, it was something deeper. When Hailey moved to New York and felt overwhelmed, Kendall became her safe space. This wasn't for clout or a staged team-up, it was real, emotional support. They were forming lifelong memories while rising to fame, something rare in Hollywood. There was nothing fake about them, just pure, solid friendship through every chapter. If you've watched how they interact, you know they balance each other perfectly. During Hailey's viral bathroom YouTube series, Kendall even kept it 100% real. She said herself she's the honest one in the duo. And that says everything. Biggest green flag you could ever want in a best friend? We're so opposite that we
So opposite that we almost balance each other out in a way. I'm really brutal.
She's brutally honest, and that's actually, I think, a quality that you
biggest
want
green flag you could ever want in a bestie? She doesn't fake anything, just keeps it real. That honesty is the glue behind their drama-free bond and why it works so well. While the internet thinks these two are always living wild hot. Girl summers, the truth's different. During their YouTube hangout, Kendall dropped the truth bomb. We're talking wine nights and Netflix. They're just chilling like the rest of us, keeping things real and low-key off camera. That grounded. Vibe might be the secret behind why they've stayed so close for years. While other celeb friendships fall apart fast, theirs has held strong through it all. Their highlight reel is full of iconic moments that scream true beastie goals. From shutting down Coachella 2015 to Hailey prank calling Kendall live on E. They've done it all. They turned up for Hailey's 21st birthday in the Bahamas and made every second count. The ultimate bestie move? Kendall low-key showing love for Hailey's engagement on Fallon in 2018. No drama, no jealousy, just pure support and celebration without hesitation. Then came Hailey's dreamy bachelorette party, and Kendall went all out to make it perfect. She even stood by her side on the wedding day, proving she was Team Hailey all the way.
You're happy her and Justin Bieber are engaged? We love Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
We're friends, pals with that dude. But I think it's perfect. They're so in love.
Yeah, whatever makes them happy, I'm happy. I've been friends with both of them for a very long time, so everybody's happy.
Even with some shady history in the background, Kendall made it clear. She's always got Hailey's back. Their friendship kept growing stronger as they leveled up into full-on adult besties. Through every wild chapter, their bond stayed solid, even when things got messy. By 2021, fans were hooked on their iconic Who's in My Bathroom episode. The Never Have I Ever game had the comments section going wild, begging for more. Their chaos, laughs, and realness gave viewers the kind of content they couldn't get enough of. And when Hailey announced her pregnancy in 2024, Kendall's emotional comments stole the spotlight. She wrote, here come the tears again, and fans instantly melted over the love. But we can't ignore the elephant in the room. Justin Bieber. Everyone remembers the overlap drama that sparked whispers about Kendall, Justin, and Hailey. Online sleuths brought back rumors that Kendall had a situationship with Justin years ago, though it was never confirmed. The timing raised a lot of eyebrows back then. Still, despite the noise and speculation, Kendall stood beside Hailey through it all. That kind of loyalty doesn't just happen, it's earned, and it's real. Justin was reportedly linked to Kendall. Around October 2014, just 2 months before he started seeing Hailey in December. Spicy, right? According to BuzzFeed News, Justin even hinted at having a casual thing with Kendall. But here's the real kicker. These two queens didn't let some boy drama come between them. Instead of turning on each other, they stayed loyal and protected their friendship. That's real emotional maturity, and honestly, we respect it so much. Even when the internet tried to stir things up, they didn't fall for the bait. Remember when Teen Vogue covered those fake feud rumors during the 2023 Monaco Grand Prix? People freaked out over separate Instagram stories, but Hailey and Kendall shut it down fast. They clapped back with matching vibes, proving nothing could shake their unbothered energy. While other celeb friendships spiral over petty drama, these two stayed locked in. Today, Kendall's support goes way beyond casual check-ins. She's there for the heavy stuff. She's been Hailey's emotional go-to during all the ups and downs in her marriage. No matter how messy the headlines get, Kendall keeps showing up for her bestie. That's not just loyalty, it's love, and it's rare in the world they live in. With Justin in the mix, recent paparazzi shots from April 4th, 2025 said it all. Hailey was seen at Sushi Park flanked by Kendall and Kylie, looking like full-on bodyguards. It was a clear, we got you moment that screamed unshakable support and sisterhood. You could write a whole book just analyzing the body language from that night alone. And just a few days before, on March 29th, Hailey was spotted leaning on Kendall at dinner at Il Gatto. Meanwhile, Justin showed up solo and sat separately. If that's not a waving red flag, what is? This is what friendship supremacy looks like in real life, not just on social media. Even with fame's chaos, this proves that finding your ride or die is still possible. From their early modeling days to every glow-up and emotional low, they've had each other's backs. It's a bond built on way more than likes and photo ops. It's something real. While timelines are filled with fake flexes, Hailey and Kendall's friendship cuts through the noise. Hailey summed it up best during their emotional YouTube chat. It's a next-level connection. And Kendall backed her up, saying she feels like they both
you and I have experienced, whether it be like business, like self, love, like whatever it is, like I feel like we've both seen each other like thrive at different times than others. Do you know what I mean? And we've been there for each other through it all and not like let it get in the way of our friendship, which I think is really like special and important.
What's cool, especially in an industry like ours, is how rare it is to find someone who truly feels safe, who gets you. It can all be so overwhelming, and honestly, it's hard to stay grounded sometimes. But Hailey and Kendall have been that safe space for each other through it all. Meanwhile, things with Justin and Hailey's marriage have taken a sharp turn. They went from being a power couple to setting off major red flags almost overnight. Internet sleuths have been in full detective mode, trying to figure out what's really happening behind the perfect Instagram life. So let's rewind and break down how this story even began. Justin and Hailey first met all the way back in 2009. They were just kids back then. What followed was a classic roller coaster of on-again, off-again drama for years. Hailey once described their 2016 breakup as very dramatic, and it left serious emotional marks. Then, out of nowhere, they shocked everyone with a whirlwind reunion in 2018. June of that same year, they were not only back together, they were engaged. It was like watching a real-life love story hit fast forward, skipping every slow part. And just like that, they sealed the deal with a ring and a whole new chapter. Just a few months later, they had a quick courthouse wedding. It was giving major, when you know energy. But now, people are seriously side-eyeing how fast that all went down. It had big, I got married at 21 vibes, and even Wendy Williams called it out. She publicly dragged Hailey's dad, Stephen Baldwin, for backing such a rushed wedding. And honestly, she wasn't wrong. Justin later got real about it, admitting their marriage didn't start off like a fairy tale. In a 2021 GQ interview, he said their first year was super rough because of his trust issues. He even described walking on eggshells around Hailey, which is seriously not okay. Then in a May 2022 Apple Music interview, Justin had a big moment of honesty. He said, marriage wasn't going to fix all my problems. Something therapy has been saying forever. Still, it was growth, and at least he finally started owning it. Hailey also kept it real in her August 2022 Harper's Bazaar interview. She talked about life's constant curveballs and how they faced scary health struggles together. Even through all that chaos, she stayed open and didn't sugarcoat anything. And that's when she dropped her now famous quote that really hit home for a lot of people, the line that stuck with everyone. He's still the person that I want to be rushing back to. It gave off a bit of pick-me energy, but if you squint, it's kind of sweet too. But the real emotional bombshell came from Hailey's 2021 sit-down on the In Good Faith podcast. She opened up like never before, talking about staying by Justin's side during his darkest depression era. That's loyalty on another level. She even said, imagine abandoning somebody in the middle of the worst time of their life. It was a powerful moment, one that screamed commitment, but also hinted at a bit of a savior complex. Their faith journey has always been front and center in their relationship story. They've regularly shown off their church life, matching. Fits, prayer circles, the whole vibe. Pastor Judah Smith has been a major spiritual guide for them, almost like family. Justin even joked during an Ellen interview about how important faith was in their daily lives. There's been talk that their marriage looked almost arranged through church connections. Weird flex, but okay. Now, let's dive into the current chaos arc. Justin's behavior at Coachella 2025 had the internet buzzing, and not in a good way. He was caught on video looking disoriented, shirtless, and literally clinging to some random concert goer. Definitely not the sober king energy we were hoping for. Add to that his messy paparazzi run-ins and cryptic Instagram posts, and the red flags are multiplying fast. It's like a TikTok dance trend out here. Everywhere you look, something's off. Then came his March 29th, 2025 Instagram Live. It really kicked off the full-blown spiral. Justin appeared gaunt, disconnected, and emotionally distant, making viewers think it was a cry for help. Shortly after, fans noticed Hailey unfollowing Justin on Instagram. She tried to play it off as a glitch, but come on, everyone saw through that. As if things weren't messy enough, an old 2018 video resurfaced. In it, Justin snapped at Hailey, saying, "Don't touch me right now," when she tried to comfort him. Can I cut through here? Does this all add up to a serious relationship breakdown?
Can I cut through here?
Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool.
Still get nervous with her in the room for some reason.
This moment apart, no matter how you spin it, it's giving serious toxic vibes. Justin's social media lately has turned into a full-on psychology case study. From posting shady memes right after Selena Gomez's engagement news to sharing an old throwback of Hailey paired with lyrics about failed love, it's getting messier by the minute. All those posts, definitely interpreted as subtle digs at his own marriage. It's like a passive-aggressive era, full throttle. And outside sources, they've been spilling some seriously messy and super mixed tea. Some are saying their relationship is strained, but it's not as tragic as the internet's making it seem. Friends are pushing for couples therapy behind the scenes, hoping to help them work things out. Others say Hailey's been missing the Justin she first fell for, craving that pre-marriage version of him. One thing's for sure, though, Hailey's loyalty runs deep. Even through all of Justin's wild behavior, she's been labeled his rock, handling his drama almost from day one of their marriage. Some friends have even begged her to leave because of his unacceptable behavior, but Hailey's standing tall, choosing to stick it out. It's full-on stand-by-your-man energy right now. Plot twist alert! Baby Jack Blues arrived in August 2024, and apparently, it flipped their whole dynamic. According to a January 2025 U.S. Weekly exclusive, Justin had a little dad glow-up while Hailey leaned into her mom era. But that soft, sweet honeymoon phase faded quicker than an Instagram story. Blink, and it was gone. Still, gotta give them credit. They've been working overtime to control. They've been working hard to control the narrative. They showed up together at Coachella, staged a cozy ice cream date with Lori Harvey, playing the ultimate neutral third party, and even pulled off a February 2025 dinner in NYC. There, Justin was snapped hugging Hailey, clearly trying to shut down the rumors. Justin's been in full damage control mode lately, flooding his timeline with Hailey appreciation posts set to love songs like All My Life by Keezy and JoJo. He's even featuring her heavily in his Skyark clothing line promos. It's like a very calculated, look, we're fine move. It's all very, how much I love my wife coded, especially after all the mess that's gone down. And let's talk about the Ringgate drama. Fans turned into full-on detectives when pictures surfaced showing Hailey's original engagement ring moved to her pinky finger. That sparked a whole wave of wild divorce rumors. But here's the real tea. During their vow renewal in Hawaii in May 2024, Hailey actually upgraded to a bigger rock. The original ring got moved due to pregnancy swelling, which is totally normal. But of course, the internet twisted it into wild marriage-ending conspiracy theories. Hailey clapped back hard in her July 2024 W Magazine interview, confirming her new ring is just 1 carat bigger and a little more elongated. She was clearly fed up, saying, "They're going off with their own stories about it? I don't like it." Honestly, valid. People on the internet just keep reaching. But here's where things get real suspicious. A viral compilation titled Justin, Bieber being abusive towards Hailey for 5 minutes straight, started making the rounds. The video is full of disturbing clips, and in one, Justin's caught snapping at Hailey saying, "Listen to me, woman," in a tone that had the comment sections absolutely fuming. He tried to play it off, saying, he said he just meant, "You were taking all the," but by then, the damage was done. The vibes were straight up bad. In another big yikes moment, Justin was caught saying even more reckless stuff. Major red flag behavior. Meanwhile, Hailey's been out here working overtime, trying to shut down the rumor mill. She's been brushing off TikTok theories as 100% wrong and made up out of thin air. Still, insiders keep insisting they're madly in love and laser focused on their relationship. Classic celebrity damage control. To be fair, it's not all doom and gloom in their relationship history. Hailey's called Justin her best friend. On multiple times, Hailey's called Justin her best friend, and he's referred to her as his little guardian angel. During that same Ellen appearance, he said, "Anytime I'm having a bad night, she just appears and makes it better." It's cute, but it gets a little messy when you stack it next to all the drama. So, are they endgame, or are we looking at a one-way ticket to? Their relationship is literally a whole mood board of contradictions. Real love moments tangled up with major red flags. Sweet public PDA battling it out against concerning private behavior. Add mental health struggles, non-stop fame pressure, and new parenthood stress. And it's clear the real story probably sits somewhere between their polished Instagram posts and the worst gossip site rumors. But one thing's for sure, Hailey needs her inner circle more than ever right now. And that brings us to Kendall Jenner's role in this whole saga. Kendall's reportedly entered her intervention era, with sister Kylie stepping up from longtime BFF to full-blown crisis manager for Hailey and Justin. Kendall's literally in the trenches trying to save her girl right now. According to a spicy Daily Mail exclusive from April 9th, 2025, the Jenner sisters are out here desperately trying to convince Hailey to round up a crew of their closest friends to stage an Iowa intervention on Justin. Yep, you heard that right. A full-on intervention is in the works. It's giving serious, "we are genuinely worried about you" energy. The report claims their concerns are based on Justin's erratic behavior lately, including shady weed smoking and his wild, unpredictable social media antics. According to insiders, the Jenner girls are basically the perfect people for this mission, since they know Justin better than almost anyone and are fully aware of how unhappy Hailey is. Behind the scenes, that's next-level friend group insider. Knowledge right there. This major tea was also backed up by Cosmopolitan on April 10th, 2025, which only cranked up the credibility points, with multiple sources confirming the same messy story. Yeah, it's serious, but of course, plot twist. Hailey reportedly thinks Justin's already sorting himself out, and she's not exactly jumping to. Not shocking that Hailey hasn't exactly co-signed the intervention plan, considering how loyal she's always stayed through Justin's darkest chapters. Back in January 2025, Hailey and Kendall showed up for a girls' night at Giorgio Baldi in Santa Monica, conveniently right after Justin went public denying all those breakup rumors. The timing wasn't just a coincidence, it low-key showed that Kendall's been Hailey's emotional safety net through all the rocky chapters, not just during the latest drama. What really makes Kendall the ultimate friendship MVP right now is her unique spot in this whole messy situation. She knows both Hailey and Justin super well. Her brief dating history with Justin back in October 2014 gives her rare insight into his vibe and struggles. Stack that with her decade-deep bond with Hailey, and Kendall's basically the perfect mediator for all this chaos. The intervention plans, reported by multiple outlets, aren't just for show. They're based on real concern for Justin's spiraling behavior, his disoriented Coachella appearances, aggressive run-ins with paparazzi, and increasingly wild social media posts have everyone in his circle seriously scared for him. Insiders say Justin's battling a bunch of different demons right now and making some questionable life choices along the way. They also made it clear this isn't just about his feelings toward Hailey. His mental health struggles, which he's opened up about before, seem to be hitting him hard again. Fans have been sliding into his comments heavy, dropping messages like, "Poor guy needs help." Non-stop, fans are flooding the comments with messages like, "I hope he gets professional. Help." And honestly, it puts Hailey in an impossible spot. She's always made it clear she's Justin's ride or die during his roughest moments, famously saying she wouldn't abandon him when things got dark. In this mess, Kendall's support isn't just friendship goals. It's straight-up survival mode for Hailey. She's giving her bestie a safe space to breathe, process all the heavy emotions, and get some real unbiased advice away from the pressure cooker at home. Adding Baby Jack Blues into the mix in August 2024 only made things messier. Sure, early reports painted a picture of blissful parenthood pulling Justin and Hailey even closer, but real life hit different. That dreamy honeymoon phase faded quickly. The idea that fatherhood would magically fix Justin's struggles turned out to be way too optimistic. Now, with Kendall and Kylie pushing for a full-blown professional intervention, it's clear the concern level is at a high alert. And because Kendall and Kylie have been around Justin for years, their take carries serious weight. They've seen the patterns firsthand. Even though Hailey's still holding on to hope that Justin's on a self-improvement journey, there are small signs that the Biebers are trying to fight for what they've built. Justin keeps posting Hailey content set to love songs, plugging her into his Skylark clothing line promos, and making big public appearances like Coachella to show the world they're still standing. For now, these little public gestures from Justin show he's definitely not ready to give up on their marriage just yet. Even with all the struggles out in the open, Hailey's been working hard to shut down divorce rumors, popping up with Justin at strategic public events and clapping back at online chatter. In December 2024, she called all those TikTok theories about their marriage 100% wrong and made out of thin air. By January 2025, she was even posting TikToks mocking the endless drama. Kendall's support through all this chaos is straight up next-level bestie behavior. She's not just giving Hailey a shoulder to cry on, she's offering real validation, coming from someone who knows both sides of the marriage inside and out. That rare perspective lets Kendall give nuanced, balanced advice. Not just leave him or stay no matter what, but real talk that considers both Justin's and Hailey's complicated needs. The intervention move that Kendall and Kylie are reportedly pushing for shows they believe Justin's situation has hit dangerous territory and needs serious action, not just more celeb gossip headlines. While we don't know the exact game plan for the intervention yet, the fact that they're even stepping up like this proves they see it as a real health crisis, not just tabloid drama. Hailey's hesitation about the intervention route makes total sense too. As Justin's wife and their kid's mom, Hailey's juggling way too many roles: supportive partner, protective mama, and the potential gatekeeper to the help Justin might seriously need. Her belief that he's sorting himself out could mean she knows things the public doesn't, or it could just be that heartbreaking hope we always see when someone's trying to save a person in crisis. Kendall's unique spot, as someone who briefly dated Justin, adds another spicy layer to this whole friendship soap opera. Remember that viral carpool karaoke moment where Kendall totally failed a lie detector test after claiming Justin thinks she's cool? That awkward energy could have created permanent weirdness, but instead they flipped it and built an even stronger bond. Instead of catching a case of main character syndrome over the whole Justin situation, there's zero evidence of jealousy or shady vibes between Kendall and Hailey. Their shared history with him somehow made their friendship even deeper instead of messy, a rare, refreshing twist in the celebrity universe. Beyond all the intervention drama, Kendall's real MVP move has been giving Hailey some serious normalcy, stability during her chaos era. Those regular girls' nights, they're not just for the glam. They're Hailey's safe escape from all the heavy pressure at home. A space where she can breathe and just be Hailey, not Mrs. Bieber. And if one thing's crystal clear through all this mess, it's that Hailey isn't facing this storm by herself. With Kendall Jenner riding shotgun as her loyal confidant and potential intervention boss, Hailey's got a real one in her corner. No matter how crazy things get, Hailey's not out here fighting this battle alone. She's got a real support squad that actually gets it. Kendall and her crew aren't just Insta-tag friends. They know the pressure, the spotlight, and the weight of living your life under a magnifying glass where every move turns into a headline. Through all the drama, breakdowns, and plot twists, one thing's clear: this sisterhood is holding strong when it counts the most. If you're hooked on this kind of celeb tea, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a drop.